there. Today my fellow classmates and I will try to give the best of ourselves in this performance that consists of 4 interlinked one-act plays by Alan Ayckbourn. It was originally written to be played by 5 actors, but since there are more than 5 people in our class, we have made our own adaptation to it. There is a recurring theme of marital conflict, as well as attacks on hypocrisy, which often leads ourselves and others into isolation. Self-illusion is also a contributor to our solitude. It would appear that none of us is safe. Nevertheless, we hope your sympathy goes out to our characters, many of whom are misunderstood and oppressed, as we begin to appreciate the reasons behind their awkward situations and recognize their cries for help.
Nicholas, stay in your own bed and leave Sarah alone.
All right, Jamie, darling. Mommy's coming with a dinky. Mommy's coming, Jamie. Mommy's coming.
Sarah, you're a naughty, naughty girl. I told you not to play with Jamie's syrup. That's what his duty begs. Nicholas, if you're not in your bed, by the time I come up, I shall smack your body.
Woo!
Now off to bed, at once.
Oh. Hello, I thought you must be in. Hello? Hello, I thought you were in.
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Who are you?
Next door?
What?
From next door? Rosemary, Mrs. Oates. Do you remember?
Yes, yes. Hello.
Hello. I did ring both bells, but nobody seemed to...
Oh, no, I don't take much notice of bells.
Oh.
Rather got my hands full.
Oh, with the children you mean?
Yes.
How are they?
Fine.
All well?
Yes.
Good. It's free of God, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Still, I expect it's time well spent.
Well, haven't much option.
No.
Well...
Oh, don't let me. If you want to get on.
No.
I mean, you are going to bed.
Bed?
Well,
Oh, no. I didn't get dressed today, that's all.
Oh, not ill?
No. Just wasn't going anywhere.
Oh,
Haven't been anywhere for weeks.
that's a shame.
Don't think I've got dressed for weeks either.
No, well, I must say we haven't seen you. Not that we've been looking, but we just haven't seen you.
No. Would you like to sit down?
Yes, please, just for a minute.
If you can find somewhere.
Yeah, well, we were wondering if you were alright, actually. My husband, Terry, that's my husband, he was remarking that we hadn't seen you for a bit.
No.
We heard the children, of course. Not to complain of, mind you, but we just heard them and we didn't see you.
No.
Or your husband.
No.
But then I said to Terry, if they need us, they only have to ask. I mean, they know where we are. And if they want to keep themselves to themselves, that's all right by us. I mean, that's why they put up that great big fence so they could keep themselves to themselves. And that's all right by us.
Good.
But then, 10 minutes ago, we got this phone call.
Phone call?
Yes, Terry answered it. That's my husband. And they say, will you accept a transfer charge call from a public phone box in Middlesbrough? And Terry says, hello, he says. Well, that's funny, he says. Who do we know in Middlesbrough? So I say, Middlesbrough?
Not a soul. So Ferry says, well, how do we know we know him? If we don't know him, we don't want to waste money talking to him. But if we do, it might be an emergency and we won't sleep a wink. So the operator says, well, suit yourself, take it or leave it, it's all the same to me. So he took it. And it was your husband.
Harry,
Harry, yes, Mr. Compton.
what did he want?
Well, you? He was worried. He's been ringing for days. He had the line checked, but there's been no reply.
Oh,
Has it not been ringing?
possibly. I don't take much notice of bells.
Oh, well, anyway, he sounded very worried, so I set up round to make sure. I got his number in case you wanted. Are you alright?
Yes, yes. I was just listening for Nicholas.
Oh, that's the baby?
No,
Ah,
I'm sorry.
being very rude. Just, I haven't spoken to anyone for days. My husband isn't home much.
I quite understand. Well, would you like his number?
What?
Your husband's telephone number? It's from a hotel. He said he'd hang on.
No.
Oh,
Whatever he has to say to me, he can say to my face or not at all.
I see. Well, just in case, it's there.
Would you care for a drink or something?
A drink? Oh, I don't know if I should, oh well, what's the time? 12:30. Ah, yes, why not? Yes, please, a little one. Why not?
Orange or lemon?
I beg your pardon?
Orange juice or lemon juice? Or you can have some milk.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant,
Come on, I'm waiting. Orange or lemon?
Is there a possibility of some coffee?
No,
Oh.
it will keep you awake. I'll get you an orange. It's better for you. Now, sit still. Don't run around. I won't be a minute.
Mrs.? I think there's someone, Mrs.?
Wait, I'm coming.
Here we are now, Rosemary. Rosemary? It's on the table.
Come in a minute.
I'm watching the telly.
Just for a minute.
I wondered where you got to. I mean, all I had to do was give her that number.
I want you to meet her. See what you think. I don't think she's well.
How do you mean?
She just seems...
Is she ill?
I don't know.
Well, either she is ill or she is. Shh.
Here we are now. Oh,
Evening.
hello.
My husband.
Oh, Terry, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a nice name, isn't it? Sit down there, then.
Have you got your orange juice, Rosemary?
Yes, thank you.
Orange juice?
Yes.
What are you doing drinking that?
I like orange juice.
Now, here's some very special chocolate mix. But you mustn't eat them all. I'm going to trust you.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, well, how are you keeping then? Sorry, I'm forgetting. Leslie, isn't it?
Mrs. Compton.
Mrs. Compton, yes. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Terry. Nice of you to ask.
What about Harry? Mr. Compton.
Very well, when I last saw him. Rosemary, dear, Try not to make all that noise when you drink.
Sorry.
Yes, we were saying that your husband's job obviously takes him round and about a lot.
Yes.
He doesn't get home as much as like do, I expect.
Oh, I've no idea.
But then it takes all sorts. Take me. I'm home on the nose 6 o'clock every night. That's the way she once said. Who am I? Yes, I think I could quite envy your husband sometimes. Getting about a bit. I mean, when you think about it, it's more natural for a man. His natural way of life. Right back to the primitive. Woman stays in the cave, man the hunter goes off for roving at will. Mind you, I think the idea originally was you went off hunting for food. Different sort of game these days, eh?
Terry.
Yeah, after something quite different these days, eh?
Now don't get silly, Terry.
Lucky boy.
Very pleasant orange juice.
Oh yes, full of vitamin C.
No, I didn't want to give you the wrong impression there, but seriously, I was saying to Rosie here, you can't put a man in a cage. You try to do that, you've lost him. See my point?
Well, that can apply to women too, surely.
Yes, quite right.
What do you mean, quite right?
Well,
You're happy enough at home, aren't you?
yes,
Well,
but
that's what I'm saying. You're the woman, you're happy enough at home, I'm looking after that. I'm the man, I have to be out and about.
I know about that. You never go out at all unless I pushed you.
What do you mean, I'm old all day?
Only because you have to be. You wouldn't be if you didn't have to be. And when you don't, you come home, sit down, watch the television and go back to bed.
Well, I have to relax.
You're always relaxing.
Don't deny me, relax.
I don't?
Yes, you do, you just said...
Now don't quarrel! I won't have any quarreling. Would you like an orange juice too, Terry? Is that what it is?
Oh no, I don't go in for that sort of drink much, if you know what I mean. But I have another one of these though, if you don't mind.
Oh, just a minute.
How many have you had?
It's my second. It's only my second.
Well, no more after that. I'll get you some milk.
Better have something that's good for you.
Oh, no, thank you, no milk, sorry.
Sit still, Terry. Don't jump about while you're eating. Oh,
You're right, she's weird.
I said I was.
No wonder he's gone off.
Maybe that's why she's out.
Why?
Because it's gone off.
Rubbish. I have less of that too, if you don't mind.
What?
All this business about me never going out of the house.
But it's true.
It's not true, and it makes me out to be some bloody idle loaf.
All I
And
said.
even if it is true, you don't have to say it in front of other people.
Oh, honestly, Terry, you're so touchy. I just can't say a thing right these days, can I?
Very little, and I've come to mention it.
Niggle, niggle, niggle. I'm trying to open my mouth these days. I don't know what's got into you lately. You're in filthy mood from the moment you get up till you go to bed.
What do you mean?
Grumbling and moaning.
Oh, shut up.
You're a misery to live with these days, Terry. You really are.
I said shut up.
I wish to God you'd go off somewhere sometimes. I really do.
Don't tell me. I bloody feel like it occasionally, I can tell you.
Oh, lovely.
If you think I enjoy spending night after night looking at you... What am I eating? These tactics. You're mistaken.
That's mine. Do you mind?
Come on, let's go.
That was my orange juice and it's quite finished.
now what are you doing jumping about?
Sorry, we've got to be going.
Not until you're finished. Sit down.
Listen, sorry, we've really got to be going.
What's the matter with Rosemary?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Here's your milk.
Thank you.
You don't deserve it.
I don't want it.
Don't be tiresome.
I hate the damn stuff.
Listen, Terry. I am not going to waste my breath arguing with you. It's entirely up to you if you don't want to be big and strong.
Now look.
If you want to be a little weakling, that's up to you. Don't come whining to me when all your nails and teeth fall out.
Now then, Rosemary, let's see to you. Would you like
No, thank you.
Come on, they're lovely, juggy.
No, honestly.
Rosie, are you coming or not?
Well, have a drink then. Blow your nose and have a drink. Good girl. Oh, it's all gone. You've drunk that quickly, haven't you?
I didn't drink it, he did.
What?
He drank it.
Terry? Did you drink Rosemary's orange juice?
Look, there is a program I want to watch.
Did you drink her orange juice?
Yes, he did.
Well, I think that's really mean.
He just takes anything he wants.
Really mean.
Never thinks of asking.
Terry.
I'm going.
Not before you've...
Good night.
And don't you dare come back until you're ready to apologize!
Never mind him. Let him go. He'll be back.
That's the way to talk to him.
What?
That's the way he ought to be talked to more often.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't have that sort of behavior. Not from anyone.
He'll soak now. For days.
Well, let him. Doesn't worry us, does it?
No. No, it's just... Sometimes things get on top of you. And then he comes home at night and he starts on at me. And I just don't... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
That's alright. Oh, dear,
I've
dear.
never done this.
Oh, come on, dear.
Now, be a good girl, alright? Huh? Like that? Yes. Now, look who's watching you.
Who?
Mr. Bottle. Mr. Bottle's watching you. You don't want Mr. Bottle to see you crying, do you? Do we, Mr. Bottle? No, he says. No. Stop crying, Rosie. Stop crying. Yes, that was a little laugh. He's so cute, isn't he? Yes, you're such a good boy, Mr. Bottle. You made me laugh again. Yes. Oh, like that. Oh, you're fun.
I've locked myself out.
Have you come back to apologize?
Got the key, Rosie?
Yes.
Let's have it then.
No, not until you apologize.
Look, I'm not apologizing to anyone. I just want the key to get back into my own house, if you don't mind. Now, come on.
Don't you dare give it to him. Not until he apologizes.
Rosie, give me the key.
Oh, Rosemary, I'll take it.
Rosie.
Give it to me.
Rosie.
Rosemary?
Rosemary, will you give me that key at once?
Thank you.
Do you mind? Most awfully give me the key to my own front door?
Certainly.
Thank you so much.
Just as soon as you apologize to Rosemary.
I've said I'm not apologizing to anyone.
Then you're not having the key.
Look, I've got a day's work to do tomorrow. I'm damned if I'm going to start playing games with some frustrated nutter.
Terry.
Take no notice of him, Rosemary. He's just showing off.
Are you going to give me the key or not?
Not before you apologize to Rosemary.
Alright, I have to come and take it off you, won't I?
You try. You just dare try, my boy.
Alright.
Terry!
Just you try and see what happens.
I'm not joking.
Neither am I.
Look, I don't want... Just give me the key. There is a good program I want.
Just apologize to Rosemary.
For the love. Sorry.
Say it nicely.
I'm very sorry, Rosie. Now come on, give us the key.
Just as soon as you've drunk your milk, sit down and drink your milk.
Blimey.
Terry!
She stuck her tongue out of me.
Sit still.
But she...
Sit! And don't do that, Rosemary. If the wind changes, you get stuck like it. And sit up straight. Don't slouch.
This is horrible. It's warm. And there is a football international on television, you know.
Not until you've drunk your milk, there isn't. Come on, Rosemary. Help Terry to drink it. Georgie, Porgy, Birdie, and Bob.
Kiss the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away.
All gone.
Goodbye.
Can I have the key now, please?
Of course. What do you say?
Thank you.
Here you are. Now, off you go, both of you.
Night night.
Night night, dear. Night night, Terry.
Night night.
Sleep tight.
Hope the bugs don't bite.
Hold her hand, Terry. See you home safely.
Night.
Night night. Goodbye. Blooming kids. Honestly, Mr. Bart. Not again.
Blast, not again. Operator, yeah, hello? Yeah, there must be a fault on this line. Yes, the line I've been trying unsuccessfully to dial. Yeah, 6419 it is. No, you listen to me. I mean, this is quite unforgivable. This is the third time I've reported it and I'm still quite unable to make contact with my wife. Yes, well, thank you for your sympathy. Now let's try a little action instead, shall we? Because I'm going to take this to the top. The top. Yeah. T for toffee, O for orange. Forget it. It gives me strength.
In our next play, we will meet a husband whom Lucy has been growing apart from. He's the father of their children, but frankly, that's all he really is. Because of his inability to cope, he's been dragging his wife down the same road. Harry is what we would call one of life's losers. You want to know why? Well, I guess you'll find out soon enough. So get your breath back and enjoy the following much less complicated play. Fingers crossed for Harry!
Sorry about that. Not getting lonely, are you?
No.
After all that, would you believe it? I couldn't get through. I get the ringing tone and then it just cuts off like that. I think there's a fault line. Jeez.
Who are you trying to phone?
Oh, just family, you know?
Your wife.
Yes.
You're married?
Yes.
Have you got any children?
Yes, yeah, I do. Now, can I get you another?
Oh well, just one more.
Yeah. Waiter, same again, is it vodka and tonic?
Lovely.
Yeah, waiter, we'll have the same again here, please. Vodka and tonic and Scotch and soda.
Very good, sir.
Yeah, and you better make them large ones.
Oh well.
Very large one, sir.
You were saying you were just up here for a couple of days.
Yeah, that's right. We go back tomorrow.
Extraordinary, you know? I was walking through Mason's this morning, you know, the shop on the ground floor, and I saw you two there, you and your friend, what's her name again?
Bernice.
Bernice, yeah, right, lovely name. I like this, name's Paul and Bernice. And I thought to myself, hello, they don't belong here. They look right out of place. Two lovely personalities like yours just don't go together with Masons, no. I thought to myself, they're from London, I wouldn't mind betting, up for a visit promoting your shampoo.
Perfume.
Your perfume, yeah. And no, I said to myself, I wouldn't mind betting, Harry, that what's more, those will be staying at the Crown. And then it just so happens I look out of the door of the bar and lo and behold, there you are standing in the foyer.
Coincidence.
No, it's not. Well, you've only got one place to stay in this town. They've got the Watts Heath or the Black Horse, but they're not to be recommended, take it from me. And they're here, always plug for the Crown. How have your demonstrations been going?
Oh, extremely well. We're just on this short promotion tour for the new brand, you see.
Is that the delicious fragrance I can smell even now?
Oh yes, I think I've got some on.
It's very nice, yeah. Very nice indeed.
Yes, it's very popular. It's exotic without being glowing and can be worn equally well day or night.
Wow. You get commission on it, do you?
Yes, they pay very well.
Well, you need some inducement to come up here. What do you think of the place?
It's alright. I
Dreadful, isn't it?
suppose.
Dead and alive place. Goes to bed at 6 o'clock in the night, no word of a lie. I've walked through the main street here, the main street, mark you, at 7:30 p.m. on a Saturday night, and there has not been one single soul.
Good gracious.
Not one single soul. It was empty, just deserted.
You often here?
Once every 2 months or so. It's just a sales check, really. I mean, my firm doesn't treat this area very seriously because consumer demand is negligible. Our only stockist is Masons, and we're fairly exclusive, you see, and that's why I was in here with Mr. Molyneux going over our sales. You know, he's their chief chap. Not at all that bad when you get to know him. But I must say, our sales were quite disappointing.
We sold a lot of perfume.
Yes, yeah, well, you'll be right with that, but our line, you see, well, I guess you could call us haute couture, high fashion anyway, a cut above the average. Not much call for it up here, it's predominantly working class, you see, it's a very small market.
Yes, and there's not many young people here, we noticed that.
No, there's not many young girls, like, well, yourself, for instance. Now, you look very good in some of our stuff. Very good indeed.
Really?
Yes. Orange. Tangerine shades. That's your color.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm good at that, you know. I can match a woman to a color like that. I almost do it automatically these days.
Really?
Yeah. You are what I call a modern girl, you see. You need modern shades and modern styling, yeah. Have you ever tried modeling by any chance?
No, I don't think I
No, I don't want to hear that, you know. We don't always want them like sticks of celery, you know. A bit of fat never did a girl any harm, you know. Some of our styles would really suit you. Ah, thank you, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Thank you, madam.
Could you try this to room 249,
Room
please?
249. Very good, sir.
Yeah. Oh, just a second. Wait. Here you go. This is for you.
Oh, that's very good of you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. No, put it this way. In my particular line, I've got to be able to look at a woman and think, yes, you'd look good in so and so, straight away.
Yes, I can see that.
And the same with you. No difference, straight away.
Yes.
Are you married by any chance?
No, not likely.
Well, don't you fancy it?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, very sensible. Take my word, steer clear.
Don't let your wife hear you say that.
Well, you know what I mean. Always envy what you haven't got, don't you?
Oh yes.
Freedom, you know. I miss that. Back in the old days, if I'd walked in here and say I'd met someone attractive, like I'm meeting you, for instance.
Me.
Oh no, all joking apart, you could just allow things to happen.
What sort of things?
Well, that depends on the girl, doesn't it?
Oh, I see.
Cheers. You got a boyfriend, have you?
No.
What? Why not? At your age, what are you, 21, I'd say to guess.
Some hope.
What? Younger than that?
25.
25, oh my god. That is young indeed, yes, wow. 25, wow. I'm 37. I don't look 37, do
No,
I?
you don't.
No, not too bad for 37. Are you ready for another one, Paula?
No, I've hardly started this one.
No, in my opinion, you young people today are doing the most sensible thing you can do. I know there's a lot of people in my generation now you could call narrow-minded, but I think it's just marvellous that a girl like you today, she can take her time and, you know, look around, get to know a few men for herself, and even sleep with them if she feels like it, and no hang-ups. Marvellous.
What makes you think I do that?
That's not what
I don't go sleeping around,
No, listen,
you know.
that's
I don't fancy doing that.
But if you did happen to fancy it, there'd be nothing to stop you. That's all I was saying.
Possibly.
I mean, that's all I was saying. Cheers.
Where do you live then?
Me, London. Well, it's just outside. It's Luton, really.
Oh,
And you?
Shepherd's Bush.
Oh, really? Shepherd's Bush? I know Shepherd's Bush quite well, yes. It's very pleasant parts of it.
Yes, it is.
No, to go back to our previous conversation, right? Look at it this way. We are two adult people, and since we are adults, we can talk about, well, we can talk about whatever we care to talk about. Now, let's say for the sake of argument, we can talk about sex without feeling embarrassed, and I think that's a tremendous step forward when you think of the past. I mean, I'm able to sit here and enjoy a drink in the middle of a public hotel talking to a very, very attractive girl, if I may say so, and not feeling the least embarrassed. And yes, you can do the same, you can do the same.
It's a nice hotel.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not marvellous, but it's not bad. It is. The bedrooms are good. Have you got a nice room?
Yes, fine.
Single?
No, we've got a twin.
Who is we?
Me and Bernice.
Oh, yeah, that's your friend, isn't it? Yeah, how could I forget? All right, yeah, I mean, I've got a double. It's just me in there, but I've got a double. I can't bear small rooms, you see. Well, the firm's paying, so why not? Besides, better to be prepared, isn't it?
How do you mean?
No, it's a particularly nice room, 249. I always try and book it when I'm here, you know, ensuite bathroom, all the trimmings, you know. Just, oh, yeah, look. This is the key right here. This is the key to 249. It's the key card, you know. And if we should come back here again, take my tip, try and get 249. I think it's the quietest room they've got because it's around the side, you see, it's not around the front.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Where are you two then? Your room number?
Oh, you know, I can't remember offhand.
Oh, well, I hope your friend does, otherwise you'll be wandering around all night, won't you? Probably finish up in 249 if I'm lucky. Tell you what, are you likely to be coming back sometime?
What? Up here?
Yes, you'll probably be coming back sometime, won't you?
No, shouldn't think so.
Well, you never know. When they see how much perfume you've sold, they'll probably send you right back up here to sell some more.
It's only a temporary job.
Well, if they should by any chance, you're bound to want to see her again, aren't you? Nowhere
No,
else?
I shouldn't think so.
Now, what I was going to say is, would you like to have a quick look at 249, you know, just see if it suits you in case you do come back?
No?
No, I mean, literally pop upstairs, stick your nose around the door and see what you think and pop back down again, you know?
No, I couldn't really.
Hang on, even better. Do you know what I've got up there? I've just remembered, I have a bottle of whiskey in my room. Now, do you like whiskey?
No, I hate it.
I mean, obviously you're a vodka girl, aren't you? Now, tell you what, I'll have a word with this chap right over there. I'll get him to send us up a bottle of vodka. I'll drink the scotch and you'll drink the vodka and we'll have a party. How about that?
No, honestly, Harry, it's very nice of you, but I'd rather not.
Oh well, suit yourself. We can go to your room if you'd rather.
No, thank you very much, all the same.
Not to bother, just thought you'd care to have a look. Ready for another one?
No, honestly, Harry, you've been very kind, but I really have to be... Oh, here she is, Bernice.
Oh, hello.
You said in the foyer.
Well, we're only sitting here just around the corner.
I didn't see you just around the corner though, did I?
Well, I met this gentleman here, Harry Compton.
Yeah, Harry Compton, how do you do?
How do you do? You said you'd be in the foyer.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Now, can I get you a drink, Bernice?
yes, I'll have a gin and tonic.
Great, gin and tonic for Bernice and another vodka for Paula, yes?
You've got your coat on?
Yes, I've been out there half an hour, you know.
I'm sorry.
Well,
This place is a dump, isn't it? Like I said to Paula, after 6 o'clock this place is absolutely dead. I already told you, it's horrible.
and it was freezing in that shop. What's more?
Yeah, I mean, it's very bad. I mean, there's no excuse for that. Waiter! Now, hang on, I'll get them myself, it's quicker. You know, just stay here, girls, I will be a moment. Bernice thirsty, we can't have that.
Who's your friend?
Well, you know, he was the one hanging around the counter this morning. The one with all the funny remarks.
Oh yes, that's right, that's him. How did you finish up with him?
Because you were late and he caught me standing there on my own in the foyer.
I was not late. What's he like?
Well, you know,
Let's go then, shall we?
he's buying us a drink now.
So, we don't want to get stuck with him, do we?
Well, we might as well have the drink now.
Alright, then we'll tell him we've got to get back to our hotel. Tell him you're expecting a phone call or something.
That's no good. He thinks we're staying here.
How did he come to think that?
I don't know. He just did. If we tell him we're at the Ritz, he'll only follow us there.
He won't.
He will.
Why should he?
Because he's one of those. We've been only talking for 5 minutes and he's been trying to get me up in his bedroom.
I don't know why you wanted to come to this place anyway.
Well, Simon said it was good.
You should know better than to trust Simon.
Here we are then, girls, that is the gin. That's the vodka.
Oh, that's a very big one.
Well, saves jumping up and down, doesn't it? Now, finished your argument. Cheers.
Cheers.
Been out looking at the town, have you? You got your coat on?
Oh, yes, I went for a walk.
Not much of a place for walks, is it?
No.
Well, this is the life, isn't it? When I woke up this morning, and I knew I was due to come over here, my heart sank, I don't mind saying. And then what happens? I finish up with 2 beautiful girls for company, just goes to show.
Yes.
Paula and I have been chatting away, haven't we, Paula?
Yes.
Yeah, now, right, now, let's see how I do with Bernice, shall we?
What?
What shall? I said, what shall? Now, looking at Bernice, I immediately think of, blue.
Me?
Am I right? Yeah. Blue, that's your colour, best for you, if you're interested, blue.
I never wear blue. I hate it.
Oh, well, I could be wrong. I mean, it has been known, but it's unusual. You have another look at yourself in blue, see if I'm not right. Now, I'm not talking about this royal blue, not a dark blue, it's more of a pale blue, you know, pale, but it's a really beautiful blue. A sort of ice blue, I suppose you could call it. Now, looking at your colouring, Bernice, you could really set that off. Can you see that, Paula? Bernice in blue?
Yes, nice.
Nice, yeah, definitely. When I saw you this morning at the counter in amongst all your bottles and perfumes and stuff, I thought straight away that as a girl who could really wear that dress.
I wouldn't be seen dead in blue.
Oh well. Cheers. No, as I said, I never thought I'd be spending this evening with two gorgeous girls.
You never know your luck, do you?
Quite right, Bernie's miniature word, never know your luck. Well, how are we three going to spend the evening?
Well, we're...
Now, don't just finish your drink first, then we'll decide in the night is young, as they say. Well, so are we. In my case, young in heart.
I don't think we'll be wanting to do very much this evening, actually.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Let's just stay here then, have a bite of dinner later.
Oh, no.
It's very good, the restaurant, you know.
Oh, no.
Just don't you worry, it's on me, it's on me. I don't often have the pleasure.
I don't think actually either of us are very hungry.
But listen, it's on me, on me. No. Besides, it would be a great honour. And you've got to eat, you know, keep up your strength. And as I said, it would be a great honour. And there's nothing worse than eating alone, is there? It'd be nice if just for once in the life I lead, I seem to spend my life eating alone.
Well, when you're at home,
No.
you don't.
On those occasions, on those rare occasions, matter of fact, to be frank, you know, I'm just not very often there. I mean, I don't want to start boring you by talking about myself particularly, but let's just say I'm not very often at home. Enough said. Enough said. Cheers. I mean, my wife and I were not separated or anything like that. It's just, well, let's just say she's not a lot happier when I'm not at home too much, you know. We no longer, you might say we no longer see eye to eye, if you follow my meaning. And well, she's got very strong views on certain matters, and well, there you are. I'm, as I was saying only a minute ago to Paula, I'm by nature easygoing. However, it takes all sorts, as they say. And it just happens that my wife is one of those people who considers that these sort of things cannot be forgiven or forgotten. Ever. No matter how much you may talk to her or apologise to her about it, she's not a woman to take sorry for an answer. So there you are. I do live there, but on occasions. That's about all. But that's not life, you know? I don't call that life. Cheers.
Cheers.
Anyway, enough of my problems. The point is, if my wife was sitting here now with us all today, she would have no claim over me whatsoever, and nor, let's be perfectly honest, would I have on her. End of story. Waiter? Yeah, we'll have the same again, please.
No, thank you very much.
No, Harry.
No. 3 more of the same, please.
No, thank you very much. No more, waiter.
No, 3 more.
No, honestly, Harry.
Waiter, 3 more. We'll argue it out later.
3 more, sir.
I don't want any more.
Come on, that's only your first.
That's all I want.
You've got to catch up with me and Paula, for God's sake.
I don't have to at all.
It's very
Don't
kind.
worry, it's on me. On me, you know. But, oh no, I see what you're thinking, Bernice. I'm not a big drinker either, you know. I can go for weeks without a drink. I mean, I'm not hooked on it or anything like that. I'm not addicted or something. No. But for God's sake, if I ever get the chance of sitting here with 2 simply stunning-looking creatures, the like of which I've never set eyes upon before, believe you me, I think that calls for a drink. But I don't drink at home, you know. I never drink at home.
You're never there.
But, you know, I only drink socially, to be sociable, but drinking, no, it's never been my problem. I mean, drinking, look. I mean, I have problems, I have got problems, you know, but I won't go further into them because the last thing I want to do is to shock you, you know. I mean, crazy story, right? This afternoon, I was having lunch with a colleague of mine, an old friend, and I can't deny that we had a few drinks together over lunch, and quite a few actually, and I happened to be in there again when they opened the bar this evening, and I haven't even got a thick head. Would you believe it? Incredible, isn't it? Waiter, yes. Thank you very much. Could you charge us room 249, please?
Room 249. Very good, sir. Will that be all, sir?
For the time being, thank you very much. Oh, just wait a second. What's this? Here you go. This
Oh,
for yourself.
that's very kind of you, sir.
Oh. I'll tell you both something now. Now listen, I don't want you to be shocked because the last thing I want to do to you in the world, to you two lovely girls, is to shock you, but I must say, you are, in fact, you are both of you. Now, I'm not in any way trying to get off with you or anything like that, it's just, well, I must say, you are two of the most amazingly, startlingly sexy girls I've ever seen in my life, you know? And I want you to believe that. You do, do you believe that?
Yes, we do.
No, Paula, my darling. I want you to believe that. I want to hear you say, you believe that. Can you say that very clearly to me? I believe that.
Yes.
And you do believe it, don't you?
Yes. But, Harry, Bernice has got to meet her uncle at the station.
Oh, no, just a minute, let me finish.
No, the train's due in a few minutes. We have to go.
Oh, but don't you worry, I'll get you down to the station, darling. Or
No,
I'll get you
Harry.
a taxi. No, I'll buy you a taxi. No, listen, Paula and Bernice, listen. This is not in any way an advance. You see, I respect you far too much as ladies. You see, my respect for you is... I don't know how to say... look. This is a key, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it here in the middle of the table and just gonna... It's up to you, it's entirely up to you. Like, I can't say further than that. I mean, you just leave it there or pick it up, you know. Where are you going?
We have to go.
No, just wait, no, just, Paula, there's a key, you see?
Yes, but you'll need it, Harry.
No, this one, another one at the desk.
Thank you, Harry.
No, just, you see, 249 if you want to come and get it.
Thank you.
Just a minute. Waiter,
Wait.
Yes, sir?
I was wondering, waiter, if you could do me a favour. These two enchanting young ladies want to go to, where is it, the railway station to meet their uncle, yeah? I was wondering if you could arrange a taxi, do you think?
The hall porter will get you a taxi.
Very nice. Would you mind asking him very nicely?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not allowed to leave the bar.
Crying out loud.
It doesn't matter, Harry. Don't bother.
Are you coming?
What's the matter with this place?
You'll walk, Harry. We can walk.
No, I'm not having you walking, not on your own. I'm going to get you a taxi.
We don't want a taxi, thank you.
Yeah, Paula, listen. This is a key. You just keep it, you know. Just there's no strings attached. Just you keep it with you, you know. No
Thank
strings
you,
at all.
Harry. Yes, thank
Right?
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Waiter, I'm relying on you to keep an eye on these magnificent birds. All right? Yeah.
I'll do that,
All right.
sir.
Thank you very much. Wait there.
Oh my god, I thought we'd never get rid of him.
Awful elegant, I guess.
Thought you have learned better by now. We'd better be quick.
We can't. He's just out there.
Is there another way out, please?
Oh, just through there, madam. There's a side door just through to your left.
Oh, yes, thank you. Come on.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, excuse me, madam. You won't forget to leave the key, will you?
Oh yes, nearly forgot. Would you mind?
Not at all.
Good
Good
night.
night to you, madam. As if we haven't seen enough troubled marriages yet, we'll be seeing 2 more of those in our next play. The first one features a businessman and his nagging wife. The second one is a tragic story of the ambitious workaholic whose wife has found comfort elsewhere. The scene of our play is a restaurant, and the waiter is our hero.
evening, sir.
Good evening. I have a table for two reserved in the name of Piers.
Table for two, sir. Did you make reservations, sir?
Yes, I've just said I did.
What name was it, sir?
Piers, I've just this minute said so.
Pierce with a P, I presume. Yeah, yes, sir. Would this table here be alright, sir?
No, I don't think it would. I think I'd prefer that one over there.
Just as you like, sir.
Thank you.
Just yourself, sir?
No.
And someone will be joining you, will they, sir?
Yes, that's really rather why I reserved the table for two.
Right, sir.
Oh, there you are.
Good evening, madam.
Thank you. You might have waited for me.
I had absolutely no idea where you'd got to.
You know perfectly well where I was.
Thank you, madam.
I told you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh Lord, I suppose I got to read through all this.
Would you, madam, or yourself care for a drink before your meal, sir?
No, we wouldn't. Thank you.
Oh Lord, I haven't brought them.
We may have some wine.
Right, sir.
That's that, I haven't brought them.
What?
My reading glasses, I left them at home.
I suppose that means I've got to read it to you.
Unless you want me to guess.
Could you bring us an ashtray, please?
Yes, sir.
Now then, why the hell you can't keep your glasses permanently in your handbag?
This afternoon whilst I was reading, I forgot them, that's all.
Alright. And we'll have the wine list as well.
Yes, sir.
Now then, are you listening? Here we go. Hors d'oeuvre from our trolley, grapefruit cocktail.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, madam. Just two of you, is there?
That's right.
Have your reservation, sir?
No, we haven't.
Just a moment, sir.
I hope there's going to be room.
There'll be room. Oh God, look who's here.
Where?
Over there, look. Donald Pearson, his wife.
Oh,
Come on, you're gonna say hello.
no, don't do that.
What?
Let's go somewhere else.
What?
They'll only feel they have to ask us to join them. Let's go somewhere else.
I'm not going somewhere else.
They haven't seen us yet, quick.
I'm not going somewhere else. What's the matter with you?
Just don't feel like talking to them.
Why not?
Not now.
Sorry to keep you, sir. Would this table here be alright, sir?
You can't expect me to go at my boss then in a restaurant.
We'll have to pretend we haven't seen them.
It's obvious we've seen them.
Why? They haven't seen us? We can leave now.
I'm not leaving now. Thank you. What's got into you?
Nothing.
Excuse me,
I
sir.
thought you always got on with them.
They're alright.
Excuse
I've
me,
always been
sir.
quite happy to talk to them in the past.
Would you care for a drink
You-
before your meal, sir?
No, thank you. You used to be perfectly happy to go around when they invited us.
Not tonight. I just don't feel like sitting.
Dover Sol Meunier, Lobster Terminal, Lobster Americain, brackets when in season, Scampi, all sorts of Scampi, grilled halibut.
I haven't seen you for 3 weeks. I'd rather like it if we were just on our own.
I'm not the one who went away.
All the same.
I mean, you're the one who went off on holiday. I didn't go off on
Could
holiday.
have done.
I couldn't. I told you. Thank you. Old Piers there landed me with enough words to last me a year.
That wasn't my fault, Martin.
I'm not saying it was. I was merely explaining why.
Grilled pork chops, tournedos à la crown, whatever that may be. Steak Diane, grilled filet steak brackets when available. Rump steak garni.
Book a holiday at a time when you know I'm going to be very busy.
Because if I waited for you not to be busy, I'd never get a holiday at all.
Come on, darling. This chap wants us to order.
No hurry, sir. No hurry.
It was either a case of my taking a holiday on my own or not having it.
Roast Aylesbury with orange sauce, roast spring chicken with stuffing, roast turkey with cranberry sauce.
Enjoy going on holiday on my own.
Waiter, what's the sip of the day?
Minestrone, sir.
Oh. How's the trip back?
Not bad. Had to be at the airport at 7 this morning. We got to Heathrow at 10.
Sorry I couldn't meet you.
Didn't expect you to.
Sales meeting went on till lunchtime.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what is the soup of the day?
Minestrone, sir.
Oh,
Do you wish to order now, sir?
Do you do eggs Benedict?
Ex-Benedict, madam.
I should imagine that if they did ex-Benedict, they would have put ex-Benedict on the menu.
I don't think we do, madam.
I was only asking.
I mean, I read you the menu very distinctly. I didn't read out ex-Benedict, did I?
I don't know.
But I've only just this minute finished reading it to you.
I don't know, I wasn't listening.
I think we need a few more minutes to decide, waiter.
Very good, sir.
I suppose you want me to read to you all over again?
Marvelous, the whole time. Baking hot. And it's a beautiful island.
Yeah, sounds it. Ah, now then. So far we've got one pâté, one smoked trout, and you,
Pâté maison, smoked trout.
Is the lobster fresh?
Oh, yes, madam, I can recommend it.
And I'll have turbot over the green salad.
poulet estragon for me.
Poulet estragon and terminal. Would you care to see the wine list, sir?
Might as well. My wife has just returned from the sunny Mediterranean. She's probably got the taste for it after 3 weeks.
Very nice too, madam. Excuse me a moment, sir.
The moment you come back, you start again.
I'm not starting again, I was merely saying... Yes?
I just wonder if you're ready to order yet, sir?
No indeed, we are not ready with the order yet. We'll let you know when we are.
Every single time you come back from somewhere, you're absolutely...
It was your idea.
Yes, but I didn't know they were going to be here, did I?
It was your idea we came out.
Since the children were away, I thought it would be nice.
Yeah, it was a lovely idea. Enjoy it.
Yeah, but I didn't know they were going to be here, did I?
Waiter. Waiter, you'll be pleased to hear that we have at last decided. Pencil ready? Here we go. 1 potted shrimps, 1 grapefruit cocktail, and if it has a maraschino sherry on it, we don't want it. 1 Dover sole meunier, 1 rump steak, just the side of medium rare.
Just a minute, sir. Dover sole, meunier, rump steak, medium rare. Have you decided on white, sir?
Oh yes, wine. White, Emma, white? Do you want white?
Oh, I don't mind either way, only my half glass.
Well, just say red or white.
I honestly don't mind.
Red then. Now, what have you got in the Italian line?
I think around the back, sir. One major not at the moment, otherwise.
Ah, here we are. Italian. We had a very reasonable one at the hotel where we stayed.
Oh, I thought you went there to work.
I did go there to work. I had to stop occasionally. Now then.
My husband's been over it in Italy. Poor thing.
No, you don't seem to have it.
I don't know how you managed to work in all that blazing sunshine.
A bottle of this one here, the 104.
Right, the 104, yes.
And how on earth did you manage to go for 3 whole weeks?
Last 6 months are beginning to move. Somebody up there seems to have her interest at heart anyway.
Smoke trout, madam?
No, that's me. I know before time, as far as I'm concerned. Old Piers was back this afternoon, full of the joys of spring anyway. I don't know what he got up to in Rome, but he seems to have had a good time of it.
So do you want no business?
I can't believe it took him 3 weeks to get a contract signed. No, the Italians are difficult. Mind you, I think if I was married to Emma Pierce, I'd chase off to Rome.
Don't stare.
That's alright. He's got his back to us. She's as blind as a bat. No, he probably had some little Italian signora lined up there. He always likes to mix his business with a bit of...
Potted shrimp, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Steak for madam?
No, that's for me as well.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
That's up to you. That's what I was doing.
I'm sorry, I think you're lying.
And the problem was to reallocate staff work schedules so that everyone was guaranteed at least 1 day off in 3, was guaranteeing normal production.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir?
Which is one hell of a problem. Yes.
Have you chosen a wine, sir?
Oh, yes. You see, as soon as you say, lost men at the assembly section, you had to ensure you had sufficient manpower to tide you over the entire 3-day period without any noticeable shrinkage in labor effectiveness.
Martin, he's waiting to know what wine.
Yeah, right. Do you do a carafe?
Yes, sir.
A carafe of white, not too sweet.
Carafe of white, sir.
Anyway, we managed it. We put in the report and Donald Pierce is over the moon. We had time to glance at it this afternoon, but...
grapefruit cocktail, madam.
Ah, thank you.
All the shrimp, sir.
Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry, I think you're lying.
Beg your pardon, madam. Oh, sorry, madam. Beg your pardon. Dosages there, sir.
So in the end, we did the only thing possible. I took on entire responsibility for the whole A, D and J project. Took on both jobs. The lot myself.
Yes, I know. You told me this before, Martin.
When did I tell you?
I've only been away 3 weeks, you know.
What time are we picking up the kids?
Thought Brent we'd be there in time for lunch.
Ah well, in the peace and quiet. Thank you.
Did you miss him?
I honestly haven't had a moment to miss anyone, love.
I
Not
miss-
even you.
I missed him dreadfully.
Dosages there, madam.
Thank you.
Oh, did I tell you? Graham Sutter finally got that job in Glasgow.
Oh, did he?
Sir, the 104, sir.
Oh, yes. Yes, yeah. Righto, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Did you get someone to look at that radiator in the bedroom?
Oh, they said they'd come on Tuesday. He said it sounded as if it needed a new part.
That's out. I am not paying for a new part. I am not wasting money on that.
Just the holidays.
Are you deliberately trying to annoy me this evening?
Would you get it right, sir?
Yes. Been on your side. It'll do, go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
That's enough, thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Are you eating that or just leaving it?
Leaving it.
I'll leave it here, sir. Finish, madam.
Yes, thank you.
What's the right for you, madam?
Beautiful, I'm just not very hungry.
I don't see any point in ordering food if you're not going to eat it.
I just think it's a terrific cheek, that's all.
No, honestly though, it isn't really. Thank you. The quality of the wife is frightfully important. If you've got a top executive virtually responsible for what, 200 or 300 men sometimes, it's vitally important that he's married to the right woman.
Why?
Well, that he has a stable relationship, that she's suddenly not going to walk out on him.
But she's going to take no part in his work, is she?
Well, hardly, no.
Then I think the firm ought to mind his own bloody business. I'm sorry.
I said, who is she?
Who is who?
Who is she?
What I'm saying is that as far as I'm concerned, you could be manufacturing marmalade. You spend all day in the office, you work at home most of the night, you never talk to the children, and I don't even know half the time what it is that you're doing.
Look, darling, you wouldn't understand if I told you.
I don't think this is quite the occasion for this sort of conversation, do you?
I can't think of any better time.
At a public restaurant.
Why not?
Over soul, madam.
Thank you.
I don't see any point in causing a scene.
I'm not causing a scene. I asked you a perfectly normal question. Who is this woman?
Rump steak, sir.
Yes, thank you. What does it matter?
Because I want to know.
Who said there was anyone anyway?
Oh, come along, darling. I'm not a fool. I'm not a bloody fool.
Would you mind lowering your voice?
I will not lower my voice.
Runner beans, madam.
No, thank you.
Carrots, madam.
No, thank you. I want nothing else.
No potatoes either, madam.
Nothing else.
Would you kindly try and control yourself?
Runner beans for you, sir.
Yes, please.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, darling. If I ever get my hands on that little whore, I'll wring her neck.
Do you mind? Do you mind?
Carrots, sir.
Yes.
You can tell a little bitch that from me.
Potatoes, sir.
No, no potatoes. Nothing else.
Very good, sir.
Nothing else at all.
Right, sir.
that's what it boils down to. I'm not in the slightest bit interested in your work, and you don't give a damn what I'm up to. There we are. We haven't one thing in common.
Come on, I don't know. I'm interested in what you're up to.
Really?
Of course.
Nonsense.
It's not nonsense at all.
Poulet escargot, sir.
Thank you.
These last 3 weeks I was away. Were you in the slightest bit interested in where I was?
I know where you were.
Do you?
You were in wherever it is, Mallorca.
I was not in Mallorca, as it happens, darling. I was in Rome.
Vegetables, sir.
Just carrots. Rome. What were you doing in Rome?
I was with Donald Pierce.
Donald Pierce. That's fine, thank you. And what were you doing with Donald Pierce?
I spent 3 weeks in a hotel in Rome with Donald Pierce.
Oh my God.
Potatoes, sir.
Oh my
Excuse me, sir.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, right, madam.
Oh my
Sorry.
Sorry, madam.
Nothing.
Oh, sorry, madam. Greek salad.
Yeah, thank you.
French dressing, madam.
Yes, just a little.
God. How could you do it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Do you realize what you've done?
What?
You realize what's going to happen to me when she finds out?
Who?
Well, Emma Pierce. I'll be out in my ear as soon as she gets wind of. Damn it! If you were going to choose someone, why the hell did it have to be Donald Pierce? That's it, don't you see? It's the end of everything. The end of my prospects of promotion.
Is that what's worrying you?
Of course it's what's worrying me.
Oh, for crying out loud! I can't believe it! I just can't believe it!
Where are you going?
I'm going to be physically sick!
Was everything right for madam, sir?
Yes, just fine. Thank you very much.
For the last time, will you pull yourself together?
I'll kill her when I see her. I'll kill her.
Don't be so stupid. Yeah, what do you want?
Just going to pour some white, sir.
We can do it ourselves. It's empty anyway, so we can do it ourselves. Go away.
Just as you like, sir.
Waiter.
Yes, madam.
Yes, you can take this away.
Have you finished, madam?
Yes, it's quite delicious. Thank you very much.
Is everything right,
Excuse me.
madam?
Perfectly. It's just I'm afraid I'm unable to enjoy a meal with a man who turns out to be deceitful, lecherous, liar!
Oh, for the love of Mike! Look at this! Look at it! Where's the chance? I'll have to mop it.
Just 3 years, so I'll show you.
What a damn fool thing to do. I mean, good God! Thomas, hello!
Hello, Mr. Pierce.
I didn't know you were here. Well, excuse me. I've just had a bit of a mishap.
Oh, good heavens, yes?
Having a night out, are you?
Yes, that's right.
Well, so we have to wine once in a while, don't you?
Rather.
Are you still eating, or...?
No, I was just...
Well, tell you what. I've just got to have a quick mop up at the gents. Won't be a sec, then fancy quick brandy in the bar?
That would be very nice indeed, Mr. Pierce.
You know, just a quick one. Alright, waiter, thank you. That will do, thank you. Oh, could you bring the bill to the bar, please?
Yes, sir.
And you can put them all into one if you like.
Oh, that's most generous of you, sir.
Not at all, not at all. I think after all that stalwart work you've done on this report, I'll probably owe you a meal, don't I?
I don't know.
Play is a way of saying goodnight, and at the same time underlining the basic themes of loneliness, deception, and misunderstanding which have caused so much confusion already this morning. Our 5 characters will be giving vent to their innermost feelings, and you, as an audience, will be taking on the role of confessor, since no one is prepared to listen anyway. But remember, nothing is ever as bad as it seems. So, a park. 4 park benches, not too distant from each other. On one sits Beryl, a belligerent young girl who is at present engrossed in reading a long letter. On another one sits Charles, who is what he looks like, a businessman dressed for the weekend. He's slowly thumbing his way through a Twig report. On another one sits Doreen, middle-aged, untidily dressed, feeding the birds from a bag of breadcrumbs. On the remaining bench sits Ernest. He's a younger man. He sits gazing into space. The birds sing. After a moment, Arthur enters. He's a bird-like man dressed in a long Macintosh. He's obviously on the lookout for some company. After a while, he approaches Beryl's bench.
Great. Student, I see.
What?
Student, I bet. You look like a student. Always still a student.
No.
Ah, you look like one. Young enough to be a student. Quite young enough. That's the life, isn't it? Being a student. Not caring the world, sitting in the park on a day like this. The sunshine. Rare enough to see the sun, eh?
Yes.
Rare. But mind you, I shouldn't be here. By rights, I should be at home. That's where I should be, inside my front door. I've got plenty of things I should be doing. Kitchen shelves, neighbor, tree, only... You sit at home on a day like today, Sunday, nothing to do on your own. You start to think to yourself, this is no good. This won't get things done. And there you are, talking to yourself. You know what they say about people who talk to themselves, eh? Yes, so I thought this out was few, else they'll come and take you away. Mind you, I'm a very field person. I have, for example, one of the biggest collections of Pokemon cards of anyone alive that I know of. And you don't get that by sitting here behind all day. But I'll let you into a secret. Do you know what it is? That's the most valuable thing there is you can hope to collect. People. I'm a collector of people. I look at them. I observe them. I hear them talk. I listen to their manner of speaking and I think, hello, here's another one. Different again, because I'll let you into another secret. They are like fingerprints. They are never quite the same. And I've met a number in my lifetime. Some good, some bad, all different. But the best of them, and I'm saying this to you quite frankly and openly, the best of them are women. They are superior people. They are better people. They are cleaner people. They are kind-hearted people. If I had a choice, I'd be a woman. Now, that makes you laugh, I expect, but it's the truth. Trouble is, when I choose to have a conversation, I can tell you it's with a woman every time. Because a woman is one of nature's listeners. Most men I wouldn't give the time of day to. Now, I expect that shocks you, but it's the truth. Trouble is, I don't get to meet them as much as I would wish. My particular line of work doesn't bring me into contact with them as much as I would like. Which is a pity.
Excuse me.
Are you going?
Excuse me, is the seat
No.
taken? Thanks. Sorry, only the man over there won't stop talking. I wanted to read his piece. I couldn't concentrate. He just kept going on and on about his collections or something. Normally I don't mind too much. Only if you get a letter like this, you need all your concentration. You can't have people talking in your ear. Especially when you're trying to decipher writing like this. He must have been stoned out of his mind when he wrote it. It wouldn't be unusual. Look at it. He wants me to come back. Send hopes to him. He's sorry. He didn't mean to do what he did. He won't do it again. I seem to have heard that before. It's not the first time, I can tell you. And there's no excuse, is there? Violence. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Keep going back to Dad? Every time he loses his temper, I mean, there's no excuse. A fracture, you know, it was nearly a compound fracture. That's what they told me. Right here, you can placidly see it right to this day. 2 x-rays. I said to him when I got home, I said, "You bastard, you know what you did to my hand?" And he just stands there the way he does. "Sorry," he says. "I'm ever so sorry," I told him. I said, "You're a bastard, that's what you are, a right, uncontrolled, violent, bad-tempered bastard." And you know what he said? He said, "You'll call me a bastard again and I'll smash your stupid face in." That's what he said. He's a right bastard. My friend, Jenny, she says, "You're a loony, leave him for God's sake. You're a loony. Who needs that? Tell me one person who needs that." Only, where do you go? There's all my things, my personal things, all my everything. He even got my bloody post office book. I'll finish up back there. Just wait and see. I must be out of my tiny mind. Sometimes I want to jump down a deep hole and forget it. Only I'll know the boss will be waiting at the bottom, waiting to dump the life out of me.
Yes. Now, excuse me.
I didn't.
No.
I just
Quite
had
alright,
to.
quite alright. Nobody here, is there?
What?
Nobody here.
Nobody where?
Sitting here.
No.
Sorry. Do you mind if I do? I won't disturb you. Girl over there's got boyfriend trouble. Comes and pours it all out on me. As if I'm interested. I mean, we've all been through it at one point or another. But what she should think, I should be interested. I mean, we've all got troubles, no doubt. But we all would sit on a bench and bore some poor innocent stranger to death. I mean, that, in my book, spells S for selfishness. And have you noticed that it's invariably the young? They think that we haven't been through it yet. Can't you imagine that perhaps we were young too? Don't know where they think we all came from. I mean, 5 years ago, I had a house in the country, a charming wife, 2 good children. Couldn't imagine a happy family. My wife dies, suddenly my children can't stand the place a moment longer and emigrate to Canada. So I sell the house and there I am, in a flat I can hardly sway a cat in. But I don't go around boring other people with it. That's life. I've had 20, no, more like 25 good years. Who am I to complain if I get a few bad ones thrown in as well? Make no mistake, I know I'm in for some bad ones. Things are going to get worse before they get better. Bound to. And you know an interesting thing about trouble? Well, I always think it's a bit like a woodworm. Once you've got a dose, if you're not careful, it starts to spread. It starts in your family and before you know it, it's into your business. Which explains why I'm sitting here reading a report that's been put together so badly that I've got to read it through on my one day off and condense it into another report before I can even be certain whether I'm bankrupt. I mean, I don't know if you're interested, but just take a look at this page here. Oh, this is a typical page. Can you make head or tail or...
Excuse me, may I sit here for a moment? The man over there has been, I don't want to make a scene, but he, I mean, I suppose I should call the police, but they never catch him. I mean, most of the police are men as well, aren't they? Between you and me, I have heard that most of the police women are as well. Men dressed up, special duty, so-called. So my ex-husband informed me. I mean, it's terrible. You can't enter a park these days without some men. I mean, I'm on a fixed income. I don't want all that. That comes from my husband. My ex-husband. He runs a pub in the country, but I had to leave him. We got to the stage when I was either that or, I love dogs, you see, and he would never. He refused, point blank. And the day came, I knew I must have a dog. It became, like an obsession. So I left. I usually have my dog here with me, only he's at a vet's. He's only a puppy. They had to keep him in. He's being, poor little thing. He'd have seen that man off. He's a loyal little dog. He understands every word I say to him. Every word. I said to him this morning, Ginger boy, I said, you're coming down to the bed this morning to be, And his little ears pricked up and his tail wagged. He knew, you see. I think dogs are more intelligent than people. They're a much better company. And the wonderful thing is, once you've got a little dog, you meet other people with dogs. And what they always say is that people who have dogs, they're the nicest sort of people. They're the ones I know I get on with. Have you got a dog by any chance?
Excuse me, just taking refuge here. That's Kate Sue with that bloody woman prattling on about the door. What's a big luck? Thinks every man's after her. I mean, look at it. After her, she'd have to pay him. But you know the sort though, don't you? If you let her talk to you long enough, she'll talk herself into thinking you've bloody assaulted her. Before you know it, she's screaming blue murder, you'll be carried off by the fuzz, and that's your lot. 2 years if you're lucky. I mean, I came out here to get away from the wife. Don't want another one just like her, do I? I mean, that's why I'm in the park. To get away from the noise. You got kids? Don't get kids. Say much, don't get married. Seems alright, but nothing's your own. You've paid for it all, but nothing's your own. Yab, 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 want, never satisfied. I mean, a word of a lie, look at her, someone is, I think, blimey, must have won last prize in a raffle. Mind you, I dare say she's thinking the same. In fact, I know she is. Certainly keeps me at a distance. Hello, dear. Put your money on the table, and she's off out. Don't see her for us. Sunday mornings, it's a race to see who can get out of the house first. Loser keeps the baby. Well, this morning, I made it first. And here I am, got away from all the noise. You know something interesting? Most of our lives are noise, aren't they? Artificial, man-made noise. But you can sit out here and listen, and, well, there's a bit of traffic, but apart from that, peace. It's like my mother used to say, shut your eyes in the country, and you can hear God breathing.
Hey, psst, I've got the right one here. Thinks he's listening to God breathing.
He's talking again. To me, what do you do?
Oh, there she goes again. What did I tell you? Chapter 2 of the boyfriend saga.
He's talking to me. If he does it anymore, I'll call the police.
Oh God, why doesn't she go home? Can you hear her? Rabbiting on.
Hey, psst, hey, psst, hey.
I see.
Psst,
I
hey.
see.
Excuse me.
Hey.
I say.
Excuse me.
I say.
Excuse me.
Hey.
I say.
Hello.
Hey.
I say.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Don't test.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
You like that?
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, suit yourself.
Oh, all right. Don't vent. Might as well talk to yourself.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. They came to this result in just a couple of months, so I think it's a tremendous performance. So would like to have those hands one more time. Well, it's all over now. It's been quite a journey, quite an evolution you've made so far. Incredible, I have no words. This was the best performance we've had. We've had 4 of them, 3 in Belgium, 1 here, and I think this one is the best. Michael, you wish to say a word or something?
Just thank you very much for coming. It's really good of you to come and share with us what you're doing, and we like coming to you obviously in the October with our show. So thank you, really well done, guys. I mean, it's such challenging play anyway to get right, and the fact that you do it in a second language is just kind of incredible, really. You know, and I think we all can really appreciate that. So thank you again. We show our appreciation.
Thanks, Mike. We hope to see you again next year. I'd like to thank my buddy Nikki. Because doing a thing like this without a tremendous amount of help, technical help, is impossible. Also, my other buddy, Dirk. For the music and for kicking one of the actors' asses because he didn't know his lines.
Which one? Who?
But he's doing excellent right now. And then thanks also to Nico for filming the whole thing, for coming along on Monday. And thank you, you're a fine audience. See you next year.
If you can remain seated, sit forward if you can